2010, a 20-year-old college student committed suicide after posting about it online, and it could have been prevented if there was a tool to detect such posts and inform the relevant authorities. Therefore, our motive is to build a tool that detects such posts, and our motive is the emerging decline in mental health during the pandemic among college students, as well as the emergence of technology and outlet for students to post about their feelings instead of seeking professional help. The challenge is to scrape the web and build a unique data set and use visualization and demonstration to show how useful the data set is. Our solution is to scrape posts from web pages and build a rich data set that is unique and non-existing among databases online. And we analyze the data and we visualize the data, and finally we built a similarity tool. So for scraping, the sources we scraped from is Twitter and Mental Health Forum, and we scraped tweets from Twitter and posts from Mental Health Forum using libraries such as Beautiful Soup and Selenium. And we generated rich data, and as you can see, we have around 10,000 rows from Twitter, and we have around 8,000 rows from Mental Health Forum.
Once we had the data, the next step was to clean our data. And the first step that we did was that we removed stop words, emojis, and links from our data, which allows us to then convert the entire data into a bag of words, which is commonly used in natural language processing. To validate our data, we sent out a survey to everyone here in the hackathon, and then we finally built a sentence similarity detection tool. So we created this word cloud with this data, and you can see that words like depression, feeling, and suicide really stand out amongst the posts that were posted on the Mental Health Forum and Twitter. And we categorize these words into three labels on the basis of their frequencies: high, medium, and low. Now, in order to validate whether this categorization makes sense, we sent out a survey on Google Forms to everyone in the hackathon. And we were surprised to see that most of the students chose the word in the high frequency list as most concerning among the three words that we posted, which sort of validates that the data that we collected is accurate. We also did an analysis where we tried to see what percentage of posts are done at what hour of the day. And we were surprised to see that more than 50% of the posts are made after 5 and around to midnight, which goes on to show that most of these posts are done after sunset, which can act as a guide to help detect these posts. Finally, we built a similarity detection tool using the cosine similarity index, wherein if you give me a post, it can see how similar it is to the words that are frequently used in the mental health forums. For instance, I am feeling funny has a similarity index which is low compared to a sentence like I am depressed and feeling suicidal. And using the similarity index, we can help categorize these tweets as concerning or not. Of course, our model is not perfect, and in the future, we plan to encode emoji data into the model and maybe also try to incorporate some geolocation from the Twitter posts, which allows us to build an end-to-end app that notifies relevant counseling authorities near the student to prevent a serious incident. Thank you so much for your time, Giga.